So Trump just met with Putin. And while everyone else is busy dissecting the politics, I noticed something different. Every time Putin shows up, he's got this walk. His left arm swings like normal, but his right arm is stiff, like super stiff, like locked in place, like he's holding nuclear codes in his hand in a briefcase that has rocks in it or something. Now, apparently I'm kind of late to the game because I didn't really know this was a thing. I just really noticed it when Trump met with Putin this time and thought, what's the deal with that? Then I came across a video asking the same question, and apparently this Gunslinger Gait is legit. And honestly, I kind of like it. I'm a slow walker. I tend to stroll. But supposedly the Gunslinger Gait actually helps you walk faster. So don't be surprised if next time you see me out in public, I'm rocking the Putin strut or the Gunslinger strut, or whatever you call it. I can't even do it right. Now, granted, my walk already looks weird. I walk just like my dad. Kind of that awkward stride where you can't quite bring your legs together. Think like Idris Elba, except I'm not 6'3" with model proportions. But it's like that kind of, it's kind of like a swag walk of sorts. Kind of, I don't know. But apparently I walk just like my dad. So here's the background. Back in the KGB days, recruits were apparently taught to keep their right hand close to their chest or near their waist. Why? So they could draw a pistol at a moment's notice, of course. But because in their world, hesitation could get you killed.
Hesitate, if you do, we die.
So instead of both arms swinging freely like a normal human being, you've got one arm locked and loaded like John Wayne if John Wayne was in the Soviet Union and probably hated fun. But here's the weird part. To me, this feels like it would be a dead giveaway. Imagine being in the Cold War and seeing some guy walking stiff-armed like that. You'd think, okay, one, this dude has a gun, two, he's probably a Russian spy. But then again, Gunslinger Gait wasn't really a known thing back then, so maybe what feels obvious now wasn't obvious at the time. And from my perspective, as someone who actually carries a gun, the irony is that my dead hand wouldn't even be my gun hand. I carry appendix, so the hand I'd naturally lock down would be my left hand, because that's the hand I use to rip my shirt up so I can get to my gun with my right. Sure, I can draw one-handed with just my right hand, but it's noticeably slower. Using the left hand to clear the shirt and the right hand to draw is just faster, it's cleaner, and it's smoother. So if this whole Gunslinger Gait thing is about speed, personally, I'd flip it. I'd let the off hand, my shirt hand, hang low, ready, because that's what gets me to the gun faster. That said, if you've got something else in that support hand, like a briefcase, a radio, whatever, then yeah, keep your strong hand free, makes sense. And if I had to choose only one arm to keep clear, it would still be my right, just because that's the hand that seals the deal, essentially. Now, add a suit to the mix and the game changes completely. When you're carrying in a suit, your draw really depends on how you're carrying. If it's a shoulder holster, whole different set of movements. Strong side hip, makes sense to keep that gun hand free. You need to sweep the jacket back and draw. Appendix carry in a suit, that's a little tricky, unless you've got a tuckable holster or a long enough jacket that covers everything. And honestly, if your suit's long enough, you can pull off appendix carry gangster style. Just reach under the jacket and grab the gun, and no one's the wiser. But that's kind of rare. Most guys carry in suits. They're not flipping the rules. They're keeping that strong hand clear. So really, the Gunslinger Gait only gets weird when you factor in appendix carry, as far as I'm concerned. Everywhere else, it kind of makes sense. Now, speaking of Russia, here's the real difference. Over there, people don't exactly have the freedom we do. They don't have a Second Amendment. They don't have the ability to legally arm themselves the way that we can here in America. Fuck yeah! And that's what makes us unique. That's what makes us powerful. Our Second Amendment isn't just about hunting or self-defense. It is a safeguard. It's a reminder that if we're ever faced with a threat, foreign or domestic, we're not helpless. I don't have a personal vendetta against Putin or Russia. I've never met the man, I don't know him like that. But let's be real. If anyone ever tried to invade this country, they wouldn't just have to deal with our military. They'd have to deal with the armed citizens of America too.
That's America.
And that's exactly what my Defend America collection is all about. It's not just clothing, it's a reminder that the freedoms we have are worth protecting. So head over to the link that I'm gonna put in the description section of this video and check out the Defend America hat. We got them in shirts, we got them in hoodies, we have them in drinkware, you name it. We also have the Defend America state-specific merch as well. As you can see here, I'm repping the Texas, big old Texas, but we got them in all the states. So click the link in the description section of this video and check out your Defend America or your state-specific I can't talk today, but your state-specific Defend America gear right here. But here's where it gets weird again. Putin isn't the only one. Dmitry Medvedev, I can't pronounce his name, who, let's be honest, looks more like an IT guy than a secret agent, walks the same way. And he never went through KGB training, so what gives? That opens up a whole new theory. Maybe it's less about weapons and more about image. Maybe the Gunslinger Gait isn't just muscle memory. Maybe it's branding. It says, I'm dangerous, I'm always ready, like a fashion statement. But instead of Gucci loafers, it's Cold War paranoia. And of course, some people love to speculate that it's a medical condition, maybe Parkinson's, that comes up. But Western intelligence agencies have said there's no evidence of that.
There's no evidence of that.
Plus, Putin's been walking like this for decades. If it were Parkinson's, we'd have seen some other signs by now. So realistically, we're left with two options. It's an old KGB habit he never dropped. It's a deliberate part of his I'm the baddest guy in the room persona. Either way, it kind of works because the whole world noticed. When most politicians walk into a room, they look like they're headed to shake hands and kiss babies. When Putin walks in, he looks like he's about to quick draw on you in a Moscow saloon. So, does Putin really have the Gunslinger Gait? Yeah, probably. Is it because he's some KGB trained assassin who still thinks he's in the Cold War? Or is it because he knows the world is watching and he wants every step to scream, don't fuck with me? Honestly, it's probably both. And that's what makes it so fascinating. It's not just how he walks, it's what the walk says. Because in politics, body language is language.